Is Dragon Ball Daima the same as Dragon Ball GT? This was my statement when we reacted to the first episode of Dragon Ball Daima, and you guys did not like that at all. But of course, for some reason, most of you only watched a minute of it, and I don't think any of you saw my actual review near the end. I'm hoping, but it's only the first episode. I'm not gonna judge it too hard. On the first episode alone, you know, I'm gonna give it 6.5 out of 10. But apparently, while I was gone for a few weeks interviewing some really awesome people, Stephanie, it has been some time since we've heard from you. If you hadn't got to see the video, go watch it later. My opinion on Dragon Ball Daima apparently might not be incorrect, as we are 4 episodes in right now and more people are seeing similarities to GT. But fear not, my fellow friends, I have watched episode 2 and I've watched episode 3, and today we are watching episode 4, where I will give you my full breakdown at the end of this video and tell you my thoughts of Dragon Ball Daima. Is it similar to Dragon Ball GT? What are the positives? What are the negatives? And what so far, this far into the season, do we feel about Dragon Ball Daima? As always, guys, remember to like the video, comment down below, tell me how you're enjoying Dragon Ball Daima, and to smash that subscribe button. It's always appreciative. Let us continue on with the video. Now again, after watching episode 2 and 3, I actually do have some really positive opinions, and one thing I will say is that is untouched is the animation is absolutely beautiful. They did such a good job. And second, this intro, once it drops, peak Dragon Ball. Like, that is a peak Dragon Ball moment. So 10 out of 10 on the intro. Absolutely love that. That is peak Dragon Ball right there. That I fuck with. That I actually might even give a few more points just because of the intro. Okay, let us continue on. We are in the demon realm, and these horrible people took their spaceship. Today's video is sponsored by water. Stay hydrated, my friends. So after watching episode 2 and 3, I have really enjoyed Goku and just how playful he is again, and just how goofy he is. Not really what I was expecting. Not necessarily a negative, not necessarily a positive, but very entertaining. Actually, no, I take that back. I would say it's positive. I like a good time. Yo, they're gonna fly across that? Okay. Good luck, Goku. The whole idea that flying is normal in the Dragon Ball universe alone is like the best thing in the world. I'm not gonna say what that looks like, but it looks like something. That's all I'm gonna say. It's like an episode of Mario Brothers, like a level of the Mario Brothers Super game. Animation again, clean. The fighting animation, really clean, which is very solid positive. Also, his voice actor, his Japanese voice actor, sounds very familiar. If anyone knows, let me know down below. He sounds like he's in Jujutsu Kaisen. The one thing I really have enjoyed is, regardless of some of the similarities, not GT, it actually gives more of OG Dragon Ball than anything, and that's what I was really starting to pick up on from episode 2 and 3. Like, I feel like I'm on an adventure quest again, like OG, walking around with Master Roshi and Krillin, and then going over to Bulma and Yamcha and Porg. Like, it's giving definitely a little bit more OG Dragon Ball than GT. At some points in this. Dude, I love how Goku is literally just himself. And after interviewing Stephanie, I'm so excited to rewatch this and listen to her voice, because I know she probably knocked it out of the park with this. Why does he look familiar? Bro, he kind of looks like Dr. Hedo. No, you know what he looks like? I swear he looks like one of the characters from GT that they found. I might be wrong. Jesus, not the 5000 again. The man's a haggler. Revive bug, interesting. So just like a Zensu bean, that's so cool. Different types. Bugs for headaches, need that. There it is. I saw this all over Twitter. I love it, a fusion bug. Oh my god. If we get a fusion, that would be so awesome. We know, like, obviously we're gonna get a fusion. Like, you know, they're obviously, like, setting it up. If we get a fusion, like 10 out of 10. I take back everything I say. Dude, they could fuse with Kai. Goku, dude, if Goku fuses with Kai, that would be hilarious. Oh my god, what is going on? What is that? A seed of a great... Don't tell me they're gonna catapult them. Oh my god, they're catapulting them, aren't they? Or did they launch them? That'd be crazy. Oh, they're launching them. Love it. Yeah, it's official. This is OG Dragon Ball. Yo, that shit's going far. Just flying. I love it. Also, the music in the background is really good. Like, it's the same as the intro, but like just adding that music really gives it like a really good sense of adventure as well. Got a little of a break, and we didn't even meet that character yet. Yo, Goku is literally probably holding like the best thing possible. And knowing him, he'll probably fight an enemy and give it to someone else. You know, speaking about Dragon Balls, did you see my amazing Dragon Ball shirt and where I possibly got it?
The amount of times I've been asked where I've gotten these shirts, well, now I have an answer for you guys and a little bit of a discount. Of course, we have our own QR code. Feel free to use your phone, scan that sucker right there, and get yourself a shirt. Great way to support me and the amazing company over at Rosebud.
Like, I know they're kids probably for this entire thing, but I kind of hope like near the end of this season, they get to be adults for a little bit longer, or they get the Dragon Balls and save Dende. Two birds, one stone. Literally exactly what I say. Use the Dragon Balls to save Dende. They should hire me. I'll write the script. My man is up to something. That was a pretty cool transition. I ain't gonna lie. Classic. Love it. Dude, what a downgrade, man. Deborah dies, and then you get this little guy. 3 gold coins. Taxing the people, man. 3 years of their lives? Oh, that's how they do it. Okay, that makes way more sense now, the whole lives thing. Goku's gonna interfere. That's just how he is. Oh. Never mind. Should've saw that coming. Not a wasabi bomb. I don't even like wasabi. I don't want it in bomb form. Oh, that sounds about right. Her voice actress sounds familiar too. Let's go. We know it was gonna happen. Come on, I need some real action here. Come on, let's go. Love it. Animation's very fluid. Give me old school Dragon Ball vibes. Back to the fist fighting. Ooh, wouldn't like that. And poor guy's like, what just happened? I figured that was gonna be the end of the episode. I had a feeling.
So guys, another fun episode, so let's talk about it. Dragon Ball Daima, is it like Dragon Ball GT? At this point, with 4 episodes in, I'm gonna go with no. I would actually say it's more like original Dragon Ball. Now, with that being said, I can understand again going to the GT aspect because you're just doing adventures. It's very like, the whole thing is very adventurous. It's very campy, and I think that it has its own place where it's a lot of fun. If you are someone that wants Dragon Ball to be Dragon Ball with all the fighting and the screaming and all of it, this is not going to be it. After 4 episodes in, I don't think that's what we're going to get. I think it's going to be, again, very campy, very adventurous. Animation is amazing. The vibe overall is amazing. I think it's just not something that we're used to, especially coming from Dragon Ball. And right now, it's very nostalgic. But again, more for the Dragon Ball, less of GT, personally, after 4 episodes in. Now, if I am to rate this so far, 4 episodes in, I'm actually going to probably give it an 8 out of 10. If I were to rate this with animes that came out this year so far, I would say it's still around maybe the 7 out of 10. I think Dragon Ball Daima will go down as maybe one of the best entries into Dragon Ball, and maybe honestly recommending friends. I know I have a lot of people that always want to try to get into Dragon Ball and not really know where to start. Of course, I would recommend OG Dragon Ball, but if someone wanted a taste of Dragon Ball that just didn't really want to deal with the old animation, yeah, you might have to fill them in with a few things, but I don't think it would be too hard for them to get into Dragon Ball Daima. Of course, they wouldn't know about like Zensu beans and some other things, but this seems like it could really stand alone by itself as a story. And I think a lot of people that haven't really wanted to get into Dragon Ball can get into Dragon Ball because of Dragon Ball Daima. That is my 2 cents on it. Let me know down below what you guys think of Dragon Ball Daima thus far. I'm really glad overall after 4 episodes in that my opinion has changed on Dragon Ball Daima. Thank you as always, guys. Much appreciated. Big shout out to my Patreon members as always. Till next time, remember to subscribe, all that good stuff. Bye-bye.